What is going on, Creative Beast enthusiasts? We have an important update for our Cyberzoic Kickstarter. This is actually update 33. You can check out all of our previous updates on the Kickstarter page. Just click on the updates. Recently, we received the second round of test shots. These are the actual plastic action figures that we use to see what we need to do to make them better. And we're happy to tell all of y'all that the fits and functionality of these armors and the figures are much better than the previous batch that was shown in November. The armor transformations are much smoother and the parts attached to the beast much more securely. But that being said, there's always room for improvement, with certain parts not connecting firmly enough or certain areas needing a wider range of motion. The riders, though, are almost ready to go, with minor notes such as tighter weapon grips and more secure interchangeable parts. The factory is currently preparing a third revision set now that will be shipped to David after the Chinese New Year. The complexity involved in developing these items will need more time to get it absolutely right. So we've made the decision to split Wave A and to release the Cyberzoic Beast ahead of the armors and riders. So that way we can start fulfilling the components that are ready to go and get them into your hands sooner. The Beast shipment has just left the factory! Expect fulfillment for the US and UK from early to mid-March. So for all of y'all who have ordered Beast in Wave A, make sure your shipping address is correct on your backer kit info. Another reminding message will go out to those once we're closer to fulfillment. With our first Cyberzoic products on the water, let's get a look at that awesome cool new packaging. The Allosaurus Jimesini! The inserts for these beasts are really cool. They're a lot different than what we've had before. On one side you have a sci-fi grid design and the other is the actual background art done by Ralph Lamotan. But it should be noted that wild figures such as Kuro Kame, that guy right there, doesn't have the grid background, but he still includes the background art in the package. Another awesome addition to Cyberzoic is the inclusion of their very own collector card that can be played in our Zoic card game. These are card variants only available with the purchase of these figures in the box. We also have the Smilodon Populator, the Achillometer Garganticus, Kuro Kame, the Arctic Dragon. We also did a preview video for Kuro Kame, which is included on the Kickstarter update, or you can go to our YouTube channel. We go in depth over this figure, showing its paint color scheme, the design of the figure, its articulation, and how cool it is. Be sure to check that out. You can expect an early look at all of our new beasts coming out next month. With more work still to do with Wave A, we're now working with an additional factory to develop Wave B, armors and riders. Here's a look for the new fine cuts of Wave B armors. The Pyrodactyl with the Dilophosaurus, the Jet Raptor with the Utah Raptor, Gladius Prime with the Dryptosaurus, Gunrunner with the Nauticus. We'll have Wave B armors in hand by the end of the month, so keep an eye on our social media for more post updates on those. Get excited. The Wave B Beast paint samples are well underway. You can see in these photos that the paint samples are marked with a green dot. Since the new parts aren't tooled yet, this Dryptosaurus paint sample lacks a new improvement to the neck and feet. The updated fine cut parts for the Dryptosaurus neck and feet are done. These updates for the feet and neck were based on our Allosaurus fragilis, this guy over here. And the range of motion is incredible. And this is something we're super excited about for updating these figures. We'll be showing off more photos of these paint samples in the coming weeks. But that's not all. The Creative Beast team, David Silva, Ross Persichetti, and myself, Chris Chaotic, will be at Toy Lanta, March 28th through the 30th in Duluth, Georgia. We're gonna have a huge display of all of our new prototypes and paint samples. A huge selection of product will be available. We'll even have a few test shots available for purchase. These are the first plastic figures that come out of the molds. They're extremely rare to collect and a lot of fun to have. If you have an opportunity and you love toys, we highly suggest you check out Toy Lanta. It is an incredible assortment of figures, companies, and people that love everything toys. All right, y'all, that'll do it for this update of our Cyberzoic Kickstarter number 33. And for the most recent updates, go to our news section of our website, www.creative-beast.com. See the Cyberzoic pre-order page for all the non-exclusive items funded during the Kickstarter, as well as updated delivery date for each wave. And you can also pre-order Wave A through our main shop. And lastly, for all of y'all who enjoy a fun community, take a look at our official Cyberzoic fan page, Gaia2 on Facebook. And don't forget, from the prehistoric to the fantastic, Creative Beast Studio!